Bandai recently announced that they're making a One Piece card game, and as a huge fan of the Digimon card game they made recently, and just a huge fan of One Piece, I'm really excited to see what's to come from this. Looking at the website, you can see that they're planning for a 2022 worldwide release. I believe they said that it's going to come out in Japan in July of 2022, and worldwide sometime after in 2022. I know that from the Digimon card game, it was out in Japan for probably about a year before it came to the rest of the world. So hopefully we don't have to wait that long. I know COVID had a lot to play in that. And I mean, with Digimon, there's been tons of delays because of COVID and just shipping issues and stuff like that. So hopefully we don't have to deal with much of that for the One Piece card game. But, you know, you never know. Looking at the website and the cards that they're showing here, clearly they're going with a manga art style. Like, these images are straight out of the manga, somewhat colorized. This just looks like literally a sound effect. I'm assuming that's some sort of attack card. I'm not even sure if that's a card. It looks like a card, but it also does. Yeah, I guess it is a card. That's definitely a card. That's straight from the beginning of the manga when Luffy pops out of that barrel, but they just put it in color. And I mean, the whole website is just 100% manga visuals, so it's pretty clear that they're going with a manga visual, and I'm a huge fan of that. Digimon had some of the coolest original card art, and I think, you know, there's nothing wrong with coming straight from the roots, from the manga. It's a nice way to differentiate itself visually from the Digimon card game, and I know the Dragon Ball card game. I never really played that, but you know, I generally have an idea what that looks like. They released a trailer, and it was on their YouTube page where you can, you know, it doesn't give you that much information, just that it's coming out in Japan in July and then worldwide release 2022. So hopefully, I really hope it's like July and then boom, worldwide release, because, you know, it'd be cool if we were just on the same meta, the same page at the same time, so that Japan's not too far ahead with the releases. You can see here, yeah, just a better look at the cards. I really like the look of Luffy here. You know, it is 100% a manga image and just a really nice colorized version of it, which I'm a huge fan of. I don't know what if that's a shout or a attack name, or if that's just straight up a sound effect. I'm sure if I was a better manga reader, I'd have an idea of what that means, but I do not read Japanese. I wonder actually if that's going to be in English for the worldwide release. I mean, this is in English right here, so maybe it's just going to be that. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're announcing the first 4 starter decks are coming out when it's announced in July, with a Straw Hat Crew starter deck, a Worst Generation starter deck, so that's like the Supernovas, Law, Kid, Capone, Hawkins, you know, those types, the Supernova. I think that's going to be really popular just because of, you know, Law. Let's be real. People love Law. Then we've got the 7 Warlords of the Sea with Crocodile here on the front. So that's the Shichibukai, I believe. You know, that's going to be Crocodile, Doflamingo, Kuma, Boa Hancock. So I'm assuming people are going to love that too. And then, frankly, surprising to me, the Animal Kingdom Pirates with Kaido, and I'm assuming Kaido's crew of, you know, King, Queen, Jack, and all that. That's, you know, that's really endgame. I find it really interesting. They're pulling from all different spots in the show, and I mean, the Luffy and the Kid, these are both post time skip designs, and I mean, Kaido is you know, basically endgame from where we are in the manga right now. So it's cool that they're pulling from all around. A little further down the website, they talk about the first booster pack that you'll be getting, which is, they title it Romance Dawn, but based on the art of the package, you can see pretty clearly that it's going to be Luffy, Law, and Kid, the Supernovas, very popular characters, all of them. But Romance Dawn is the name of technically the first arc of One Piece, and you can see they have the images straight from the beginning of One Piece here. So I'm assuming it's probably going to have Shanks, who's a major character in the Romance Dawn arc, and I don't know, maybe Kid Luffy or something like that. I don't know. I'm really curious about what the deck setup is going to be, because, you know, with the starter decks, it's specifically Crew, Supernovas, Shichibukai, and Crew. So I'm wondering if this is going to be Kid's crew and Crocodile's crew, or Supernova themed and Shichibukai themed, because I mean, let's be real, Kid's crew is a bunch of scrubs besides killer, so I don't imagine that deck being very exciting to play unless it has other supernovas in it. Crocodile, I mean, there's tons of Crocodile crew members. You got Bon Clay, who's one of the best characters in the show. Mr. One, I mean, Mr. Three. They become scrubs pretty quickly in Crocodile's crew, but at least they're interesting and have like moments and powers. Kid's crew is just a bunch of no-name scrubs right now. Killer's cool, so I'm assuming that's gonna have like Law and I don't know, Law, Hawkins, maybe a Pooh, I don't know. And then a little bit further after, they're gonna have a film pack of, is it? I think it's a starter deck, so that's really interesting. I've only seen a couple of the One Piece movies because I'm a canon boy. I don't really follow filler, and I know some of the One Piece movies are really really good. And I mean I know that like Shiki's got to be in this because he's pretty iconic, and he's canon too. So even I know about him. The guy from Film Z, is his name Zed, or am I getting that wrong? I don't know. But so yeah, that'll be really cool as another starter deck. I don't think I'm gonna be playing it much, but you know what? So if there's a manga art style and they're doing characters from the film, I wonder what that's gonna be like, because there's not panels from the film characters. I don't know. That'll be cool. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then there's a cute little message from Oda, the creator of One Piece, the author of One Piece. Basically just giving the card game his blessing. He says he doesn't really know much about card games, and that he says right here they're gonna use illustrations from the original work and release it worldwide. So yeah, I mean, it's just nice to know that he's on board. You definitely want his approval for these kinds of things. It's his baby. One Piece is he's the master behind it. So generally really exciting. And then got your Facebook, your Twitter, and your YouTube page. So I'm really excited to see what's to come of this. One more thing I just saw, it looks like they're gonna have a cool mobile tutorial app for the game, which is always really good for publicity for the game and for new players getting to know how to play it. And it does give us a little better idea of what the visuals of the game are gonna be. So clearly, it's gonna have sort of a Dragon Ball Super style where there's a leader card, and then pretty clearly the crew. This image in this app clearly doesn't give us that much to know about it, but we got Luffy, you got Chopper, you got Zoro and Nami. So, it's cool to know that it is straight up the Straw Hat crew. That's really exciting. And then on the other side, you've got Crocodile as the leader, and you've got Mr. 1 and Mr. 2 Bon Clay. So, so that deck is pretty much going to be Crocodile's crew and not a Shichibukai deck like I thought. Which is interesting. I'm a big fan of the crew concept, and you got to wonder what kind of mixing and matching you'll be able to do in the final results, or if they're gonna stay within their own crews. I don't, we really don't know anything about the actual mechanics of the game yet, but an app is really good and really exciting. I'm glad we got that to look at. I'm really excited about Mr. 2 here. Maybe I'll be playing the Crocodile deck. Who knows? And one final piece of information that I just found, we've got the preview image for a Yamato card, which is really cool. That's a big fan favorite character as of late, and the art style, I think this is original art. It's actually really cool. It's got kind of a blend between manga and anime and original, so that's going to be very exciting. If that's the visual style of the cards in general, I'm fully on board. That's a great looking card, really cool, really exciting, and I mean, who doesn't love Yamato? And then we also have the images for just those starter deck leader characters. Again, you can see the word leader there. And so we've got our Kid, our Crocodile, and our Kaido. And these are pure manga images. I can literally remember what this shot is from. And yeah, just in color, no problem there. They look really cool, so I'm really excited to see it. So yeah, that's about all the information we have about the One Piece card game thus far. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me about the One Piece card game. I'll be making videos every time there's any news drop about the card game, and when the card game is fully released, I'll be playing it. I'll make videos about playing, about deck building, about strategy, I don't know. It'll be cool. I'm really excited about this card game. I'm really excited to see what's going to come from it, and hopefully it's really popular, so it'll thrive in the entire world. Digimon's doing pretty well, so I'm hoping that One Piece really builds on that card game. So yeah, have a good one, everybody.